and welcome in another video about Evolve, the teaching program that teaches you how to paint with oils. And this is my second video about Evolve. The first one is probably going to be more in details on how everything works on Evolve, and today I'm just going to share a little bit more about Block 2 and how I feel about it. And yeah, I really love this course, so I hope you enjoy the video and me talking about it as well. So basically, Evolve is a learning platform where you learn to paint with traditional oils. So I feel like it's such a very useful type of learning, and I really like Evolve because you get the feedback from real teachers all the time. So it's not just having exercises and doing the best that you can and being left as it. No, you actually have someone look at your work closely and tell you, well, this is good, this is not great, this can be made better in that way. You could work on your shadows or your highlights, or your lines aren't quite as straight. So this is really great when you try to learn a new technique, because feedback has such great value for you to grow as an artist. Now, I loved Block 2 because you learn to draw and paint from life, which I find a lot more interesting because then you can study the things that you really want to study. The first exercises are just drawings, very simply put. They explain it really step by step, so if you have no knowledge of drawing whatsoever, it's really easy. Now, luckily for me, the head teacher of Evolve, Piper, let me skip a few classes because I do know how to draw from life and how to measure. But if you're new to drawing, you get a very simple technique, a way of doing, and then you've got it, and it's easy that way for you to learn. I think in general, Evolve, they really try to break down very complex techniques in very easy steps, and I think they do a great job at it. And once you're comfortable with drawing, it's time to paint from life. And it's kind of like the same as in Block 1, only that you pick the objects that you want, and then you first draw them, you measure them, you check if the proportions are right, and then you paint. And of course, each exercise goes through a teacher, and so if something is off, or if your proportions are not quite right, or if your painting technique isn't quite accurate, they always get back to you and explain how to improve and what to do better or not. And so yeah, it's really easy to follow and to get better at oil painting. Now, I personally decided to go with rather difficult subjects. I started with a plant, and in retrospect I think it was a bit too much because of all the leaves. Then I decided to go for something easier, which is a mask. Now, I've been wanting to work on masks for a while now because of the pandemic, obviously, and this study is actually very useful for my own artwork. And so in that same direction, I decided at the end to work on transparency and on plastic. And yeah, I really enjoyed this block, so much more than the first one. It was very enjoyable for me. I honestly cannot wait to start on Block 3, because Block 3 is with colors. I recently received the box of colors, the next box of Evolve. So the first box of Evolve that I opened in my last video about it, it was all grays, and yeah, I'm sick of grays. So I'm really excited to open the second box with you and to, start and work with colors, because I do love colors. The first box is for the two first blocks, and the second box is going to be for the two next blocks, so Block 3 and 4. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do. I have seen that you really ease into the colors. So I might be able to skip a few exercises to get a bit faster, but we'll see how it goes. In any case, I've been really enjoying taking courses with Evolve. I also love the fact that you can do it whenever you want, but there are always teachers to check on you. So yeah, you're not left alone, but it's really at your own rhythm. So if you can spare maybe just a few hours per week or per month, it's totally doable for you. You don't have to follow a very strict schedule. I mean, of course, it's better if you can practice almost daily or at least weekly, you're going to progress much faster. But sometimes you cannot do that. And I feel like the way they present things with these ongoing teachers that follow your work and you're just doing the exercises whenever you can, that's really something that I've been growing to enjoy a lot. Especially since block 1 I did it really fast, but block 2 I had so much work, so much artwork to do in my professional life that I didn't have so much time to practice oil painting. And so because you don't have that strict schedule, it makes things a lot easier. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say about block 2. It's great, I'm enjoying the heck out of it, and I'm very much looking forward to block 3, mostly because of the colors, but also because I'm growing to enjoy oil paint quite a bit. I leave you now with some music from Amarante, and you can watch a bit of my process with oil painting, my practices and studies. I'm far from being really good at it, but I'm learning and I'm enjoying it, and yeah, it's been fun so far. So I hope you enjoyed the process, and we'll chit chat again a bit at the end of the video. Thank you so much for joining me and watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below. And if you watched it until the end, leave a black heart emoji. I feel like it's fitting with the theme Everything in Grey studies. I wish you all a lovely week, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye!